Streaming has been started. We are live on the archive.
Yeah, this is we're archive. Did you hear what I said?
And thank you for joining us. We'll be cutting off this stream.
No, wait, no. What do I think? Oh, I figured out what the problem was with the live replay chat thing.
Oh, what was it?
See, I was looking through right after the stream, when we did the stream last night, to check. I checked with the live replay, but it wasn't working again.
Huh.
For Kirby's stream too. But then I sat down on Sunday and I'm like, I'm gonna figure out how to fix this. And you know what I found out?
What'd you find out?
The live replay was there. It just hadn't loaded up yet. Like, it hadn't been processed by the video player.
Of course.
That applies to the first stream too. So both of those have working live replay. It was just that it hadn't processed yet. So there was never a problem at all.
Those are the best kind of problems, that were never a problem at all.
They don't exist, and that's what makes them good. 84%, I didn't realize that. I'm gonna make sure that low latency version is on. And you drop the eyes. Now, are you excited because, we might get to start on the quick draw process today.
Alright guys, that'll be a wrap for today.
No, stop. We haven't started yet. Oh my goodness. We'll be fine. You may not have live chat replay, so you have to guess what chat has been saying. But you get this magnificent banter. And that makes it all worth it. Or by watching this version of the archive. By the way, if you want the version with live chat replay, theoretically, possibly, that is in the description. The link for that should be in the description. Or else I horribly messed it up. Both options. I get the feeling that you're not excited for the rest of Kirby's Adventure after we beat the game.
I wonder how you had that idea, Philip.
Look, we get extra game, and doing all of the minigames, and versus boss.
Oh, speaking of versus boss, I beat Kirby 64. I was attempting its boss rush for a bit, but I kept running into that glitch. I think I told you before, but there's a glitch.
Yeah, we'll just...
that
and if it's not fixed by the time we get to Kirby 60...
They fixed it. That's what I was gonna say. There was this weird glitch that randomly, if you get hit underwater, Kirby just freezes and you have to quit the level. Or in the case of the boss rush, you have to quit the boss rush and do Wispy Wiz and Pix again, which are both very weight-heavy bosses, where you have to wait for them to... In Pix's case, there's a whole, 2-minute long section of the fight where you can't damage it, you just have to dodge it. So that's always fun to do, and then get to Acro, and then get hit once, and Kirby just decides to peace out.
Sounds like great fun. But now it's a question of what's more expensive, buying a cartridge of the original Kirby 64, or buying one of those N64, NSO remotes.
Oh boy.
We'll see. We want to keep it cheap after Kirby Superstar Stacker destroys everything. Kirby and Adventure. I'm pretty sure me and every other person who like played Kirby's Adventure as a kid just kind of like assumed that like the lyrics to the Kirby Don't First You Draw a Circle song matched up with the tune and just made it work, but it really doesn't. Like, have you noticed that?
Yeah, a bit. I really need to find a better solution for holding down a button on this controller so it doesn't black the screen. For a few minutes.
Great ace. Attorney. The secret next one. We're not playing the next one. We're not playing the next because we'll never be done with Kirby's Adventure. It's considered a medical impossibility for us to beat Kirby's Adventure.
Have you ever considered that we started this recording maybe a little early?
No, what would give you that idea? I don't know what you're talking about.
We still have 10 minutes before the proper stream starts.
So, you don't care.
Yet I still have to act like I'm live.
What are you doing out here? Oh, we're streaming right now. Well, actually, we're streaming the archive right now. We have 9 minutes before we're live on the air. While I'm podcasting? I don't think that's gonna work very well, okay, but go outside so I can ignore what you just said. Hard to breathe on this thing. Also, I'm pretty sure I have like a light cold. But like earlier in the day, like I had a lot of phlegm and stuff, so like you could easily hear my voice. But like right now I feel great. I've cleared out the phlegm around 1 or 2, probably 3.
I mean,
one of those times.
I was pretty tired midday. I was in bed for a while, but I'm fine now.
And I've been in bed for most of the day too. I wanted to be at my fullest strength for the stream. And I think it's worked. I don't feel anything. Only the dark void. That's a lie. I'm obviously I feel fine. For legal purposes, I must state that this is in fact a lie. Because I'm feeling perfectly reasonable in all ways. But yeah, no, I mean, like, if you couldn't tell, I don't actually care what goes up on the archive. Because in fact, I've just been putting test footage of it. That's just a dumping ground for just stuff I have. Like, someone might want to watch it. I don't know why, but, like, it's there.
Live in 6 minutes and 45 seconds.
Wow, but, like, real live. Live.
And that'll be your wrap for today, ladies and gentlemen. And anywhere
we can't make that joke every time I say something stupid. We won't, it'll be a long stream. We'll do that.
Yeah, fair.
When you got the eyes, smile, and presto, it's Kirby. Like, you just force it to fit. But also, like, first you draw a circle, then you dot the eyes, random notes, then you dot the eyes, bum. Like, it's just like. I wonder if it works in Japanese. Like, I wonder if the song actually fits in Japanese. Alright, let's get up the Famicom. See if Famicom Online and test it. Well, I guess since we have Famicom Online and it's super easy with Switch, we could explore that in the bonus video.
Yes.
And I'll just look up the changes. Oh, I'll go back. It even says like they're like when a big enemy is killed, eat him, which is basically the age-old Kirby rule of you should probably eat the mid boss. Okay. I like to point out, like, again, the difference between, like, the in-game version of the story, which implies that people don't dream without the dream mod, and, like, the NSO, like, blurb that implies they're stuck in everlasting nightmares. There's a bit of a discontinuity there. But, and presto, it's gonna be, like, it doesn't quite work.
I've been recording for 12 minutes. And the
It's fine.
stream haven't started.
Time. It's almost gonna start. 2 minutes. So. Or to tell me when you press the button.
Alright.
Just say
It's
we're
not
live
gonna
after
be-
you've pressed it.
It's not gonna be for another 2 minutes.
2 minutes is not that long.
We're live.
Alright, we're alive. That's good. Living, yes.
We are indeed alive.
We're
We are not
yet.
dead.
We're not even alive, which is like alive, but not quite as.
I don't know where you're trying to go with this.
I never know where I'm trying to go with it. And yet, I still carry on. This is because I am a genius. Welcome back, everyone who's here, to Kirby's Adventures. The series where we play Kirby's Adventure. It's not really hard to understand. Pretty simple, honestly. I mean, you ever played Kirby's Adventure? Because we have. We're doing it right now. That's the plan. That's how this works. We're playing Kirby's Adventure. Is anyone there?
I don't see anyone in chat, although I've got to switch it to live chat. I still don't see anyone in chat.
You know, I'm gonna enter the level. Rainbow Resort.
The only non-food themed level name.
You tell me you can't eat rainbows? Because, like, I find that massively disappointing.
There are a lot of functions in which you could eat. There are a lot of ways you could eat rainbows.
This is a food-themed thing.
Any sort of ice cream or anything you can artificially anything you can use any sort of food dye on. It's probably possible.
Are those real rainbows? Or can't you just like eat a normal rainbow? A namebow. Which is a portmanteau of normal and rainbow. I don't know why no one cheated. No kidding.
Tom's
hello,
here. Tom says hi.
Galactic.
Hi, Tom.
Hello, Tom. It's good to see you. I hope you're enjoying whatever this is. It looks like Kirby's Adventure, but I also have no idea. Are y'all ready for me to play the video game? I hope the answer is yes, because that's what we're gonna do.
I mean, so, I've got no objections.
Alright, this is the beginning of Rainbow Resort. I think we're gonna want laser for this one.
What makes you think that?
Well, first off, we have a lot of these cool things that, like, laser can do, and also it's slippery, great.
I mean, it is the ice world. I don't know what you...
Is it?
Thought you were getting into here.
We did it. Probably death. It's also probably death. Alright. We can kill enemies before they even have a chance to look at me. Haha, take that, naughties. There's no reason to kill you, but I want to. Note this up, always kill naughties. Go into an igloo. That's what happens in the ice world. You go into igloos, you gigaloos. Uncharacteristically, we haven't gotten hit yet. Not to get hit. Howard's... Yeah.
Spark might actually be useful for something here.
I'll take fire. I thought fire had a better range than this. I'll take beam. Yeah, beam has a good range for this. Well, it might take fireball, actually. I think fireball has a good range for this. Well, look at that. Whoops. Nope. Come on. Haha, take that. Oh. suppose the weakness of Fireball is that take out the Wobblies. Guess the Wobblies come back. Because enemies in this game just really like respawning. Oh no, no. No. Paris's adventure's gotten back up again. Continue doing what it does best. Killing you for no reason. Nope, that's just a bit of a... Nope, nope, nope. Hi, gotcha this time. What's this suspicious? What's up here? Nothing. Okay. Goes the shot zone. Sure, I'm glad ice is better than bullets. It really helps. The moon, can I go in it? No. Well, that was a level. I did it.
I do believe there's a switch in this one, though.
I see. That would make sense. Let's go back in then. It's time to find the switch. Luckily, I have laser. It's probably that door, you know, like...
Yeah, I think...
Yeah?
There's some hidden wall type things or blocks, that breakable blocks that look like the wall blocks. I'm not entirely sure.
Will I have to have specific abilities to kill them?
Possibly. I have no idea.
Oh, it sounds like something that they do. I also don't like how healing items don't respawn in this game until you get a game over. That's a really nice feature, Kirby's Adventure. Right. What sort of blocks... Like, what sort of abilities could I need?
Well, the hard blocks are usually Fireball, Hammer, Stone, or either the either the backdrop or throw. But Fireball is limited in its range, considering it can't really hit anything above or below it.
Hmm. Oh, beam. The beam can go through stuff.
Oh, yeah. See that?
There we go. Of course, how was I not supposed to realize that this was here? It's so obvious.
Yeah, it's the curse of the NES games and their hidden walls and stuff.
Yeah. The range of the beam is probably gonna be good. Yeah, so this is just a wall. And I guess this, I mean, you can see the door, so it's not terrible, but like... That's... Well, then it must be... up here, right?
I want to say it's down the middle of that indented area.
That would make sense. The Waddle Dees always contain secrets.
Now it's going to be getting the NES to go up. Jank to cooperate.
Well, there appear to be like a thing for that.
Oh no, that's fire. That's a fireball block.
Huh.
Third strongest
This isn't
mold
too
says
bad.
breakable blocks painted to look like unbreakable ones, obviously. I mean,
Yeah, obviously. And they at least make the sound that is like the fireball block sound. So I can't fault them that much. And like, it is, they show you the door, so like, you are primed to think something is up. I will say, it's normally quite annoying, but Kirby's Adventure, there's tendency to respawn enemies, like, if you go, like, to spawn enemies, if you're like 5 seconds off screen, is sometimes useful.
that would be any NES game. Mega Man is particularly known for that. Enemies just completely respawning.
Should be able to just exit.
Yeah.
Which is good. I don't think I can get out of it. Time for Crane Game. Oh, I love Crane Game. This is a lie. I don't actually love Crane Game. I'm really sorry. I know you all come here for honesty. Welcome to the stream, Third Strongest Mole. I'm really sorry you caught me on one of my lying streaks where I pretend that I like Crane Game. When in actuality, I think Crane Game. You know, we'll get to the minigames. You'll see why I'm so reluctant to do anything with them. But we got 2 lives, and that's what's important. 2 up. That's nice. On to level 2.
It's this one.
It's the mid-boss gauntlet.
You going straight for the hard one?
Yes, this is the harder version of the mid-boss gauntlet. We'll do the easy one when it comes to extra game. No, shoot, I lost Fireball. Fireball is like... Do I need... Because I know in later games...
No, you
After
don't
each
need the
mid-boss.
abilities from anything. It's just...
Good, then I'm just gonna use Fireball. Because Fireball is overpowered when fighting mini-bosses. I know I just took a lot of damage, but like... Trust me, it's overpowered. Yeah, this is the famous mini-boss fight.
This pink rolling turtle only appears in this level.
Okay, when I was saying about Fireball, apparently if you try and use Fireball on this thing, it just grabs you, so... I guess we're using this. Luckily it goes down pretty easy. Yeah, this will get a few, this mid-boss level is a thing that will get a few iterations in later Kirby games too. And the secret harder version of the level will also reappear in those versions. So if you ever have a room with mid-bosses in the Kirby game, like a level that's just a bunch of mid-bosses, like, look out for that. Because, undoubtedly, you'll be able to find the secret harder version of the level. It's very good. I mean, the mid-boss tower hasn't appeared a lot, but, like, in every game it's reappeared in. It's had a harder version.
Not triple deluxe.
That you can... Oh, really? Dang, that's a big sad.
There's a subtle reference to it for the rare keychain in that level, but not a full-on harder.
That's disappointing.
I told you that before.
I forgot. Does it look like I have a long-term memory? I assure you I don't. Oh, it's you. Did not go well. Oh, he's actually using his burning ability. Which I forget again is not called burning in this version of the game. Oh, we have Fireball again. And we get a bunch of 1-ups for our trouble. Yeah, I usually get high rewards for doing the hard version of the mid-boss tower. And up we go. Into the star. Warp Star. What's my favorite ability? That's hard. That's quite hard. I'll have to remember what they all are first. I mean, they're good for different contexts. Like, I'll always have a soft spot for, like, I'll always have a soft spot for Sword because I really like the Meta Knight fight in this game. Fireball, I think, is one of the best for beating mid-bosses with. UFO is just overpowered, so that's also very helpful usually.
I like the hammer. That's pretty much
Galaxy.
my favorite.
Yeah. Actually, do you think that there's a switch in the mid-boss tower?
I don't think so.
Alright, now if I'm right... Alright, I mean, this is less of an ice thing right now. We're at, like... I have no idea where we are right now. These are all, I do really like Backdrop, it's quite fun, but it's... probably wouldn't be my favorite. Oh, Laser is really fun whenever they have the Ricochet stuff. Oh, and I do quite like Parasol's just passive defensive. But we're just gonna, like, go through the list of abilities and say all of them. Like, we'll get to all of them eventually. Of course, assuming that you're referring to my favorite ability in this game. And not, like, of all time. Yes, give me the invincibility candy. This is kind of an icy place. I have no idea where this is, but pretty cool. Oh no, the evil parasols again.
They also explode.
I don't remember that from Kirby's Dream Land. And that was the level. Yeah, we got a 1-up. Getting the 1-up is great. This is level. Was there a switch in that one?
I don't remember all of them.
We'll come back later if we think there's switches we lost.
Hey, it's your favorite ability.
No, not ball. Ball, I don't like ball. It makes me feel like I'm failing because I know that you can do it well, but like I never can. Tornado is great because, again, it gives you invincibility, but only when you're using it, and it's very hard to control. Gosh dang it.
Your only hope is to inhale 2 of them at once and get a mix.
I'll just use ball. I just don't like how I can never get it to work. Like, I can't operate ball. I don't know how. Someone needs to make tutorials for being good at ball. I don't know how they expect a child to like learn ball. Like, shouldn't ball be able to like break this in some way?
I have an alternative. Crouch slide.
I know, but like, I was hoping to break it with ball, and that's the thing. I'm just endlessly disappointed by my... I'm just endlessly disappointed by my inability to master ball. Also, I just can't do ball. Apparently my mom is in the airport. I don't really know where this is. This appears to be the gimmick of this level.
Yeah, a lot of the last few levels are really short. I think they're running out of ideas. Or space.
Yeah, this is what? These spell out something? This is what? A backward C? Get the sense again that they are running out of ideas a little bit. This was a bad idea. Oh no. It also feels less like an ice theme and just kind of a random collection of rooms. Oh, we have Crash Kirby. Very useful. Got hurt by that one. Now, these are just nondescript rooms. Again. Wow. Oh, I have a wheel. Oh, we have these things.
Yeah,
That's
like
fun.
gravity stream type things.
Oh, I guess it's just gonna die. It's fine.
Oh yeah, I
Still
remember
have to
this
save
route.
it. Fine.
It's the last fuse puzzle in the game, I believe.
Oh, thank goodness. The fuse puzzles are over. So I just ruined it anyway. But I'm at full health and those don't respawn after leaving. I should not. I should let that use that alone. Anything right? Another short fuse puzzle.
Yeah. It'll be here for a while. My prediction, at least.
Is it like something I have to figure out, or is it just
No,
like
it's
really
just...
hard?
It's just... You get your choice of fire, fireball, or laser.
It's kind of like an interesting puzzle. Like, you just have to like show off your mastery of fire type abilities or flammable abilities. You even get to choose how you do it.
Except not UFO.
Well, yes, that one would be a bit cheating.
I mean... If I remember correctly, I believe I managed to glitch UFO into this level. More on that later. And I still struggled.
Okay. Shut the cannon. Kill the laser ball. Don't kill the laser ball, it's too hard. Oh my goodness. Great. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Oh my goodness. Come on.
Time
Oh,
says
thank you.
execution-based puzzles, the worst kind of puzzles.
Yes, especially in bloody Kirby's Adventure where nothing quite works. Oh, with that thing that keeps spawning. Come on, bro. Hey!
Oh, you did it?
What, do you expected me not to?
Oh, no, I was just...
It's a switch. What do I do from here?
I don't know.
Oh, there's a door over there.
It's not a switch.
You know this?
No, I didn't. I just... Every time I come to this room, but I remember now, every time I come to this room, I think, oh, that's gotta be a switch. And then... Because I've played this game through like 3 times. And every single time, that one fools me into thinking it's a necessary switch based on just how hard it is.
Yay. Good video game design. We're at the end.
Alright, so I'd say drop your abilities, you won't be needing them.
Look, we're back at
this
one heart.
Fill it now.
What?
No.
One vitality. Let's see if my muscle memory holds clear. And Kirby Adventure's Adventureness doesn't, like...
Well, it's
ruin it.
also not the same level. It's not like an exact
I know.
remake.
I know. But yeah, this is a homage to the original Kirby's Dream Land.
I believe no ability enemies appear in this level.
It is a kind of recreation of the game. There's a bunch of differences. As someone who's played the first game a lot can tell you. That section was way shorter. Yeah, this is a really cool level. Everything is gray except Kirby himself here.
I mean, as intended. Did we talk about the debate about Kirby's color in the Kirby's Dream Land Let's Play?
Yes, almost certainly.
Right.
I'd be really surprised if we didn't say anything.
But I guess just to recap, Mr. Sakurai, the creator of the game, insisted that Kirby was pink. Mr. Miyamoto, another big shot you may recognize, insisted that Kirby should be yellow.
Remember when this room was a scrolling room and you could go all the way around it? Although I think the story might be apocryphal, there's like some... It's hard to say. Well, Float Islands. We don't have to encounter Lolo and Lala. They don't appear in this game. They will never again be important to the Kirby franchise. A fact that nobody misses.
They did return as boss fights in Blowout Blast.
Is that important? This is a way smaller room. Wow, the coconut's been altered. I mean, my favorite part of this game isn't here anymore. The part where the coconut switches sides in extra game. There's literally a door to a 1-up there, and everything's just been scaled down. But it's kind of close to the original layout. And it
also
cool.
may feel a bit different, I know there's definitely some geometry changes like that coconut, but there might be a bit of just the screen being wider in this game. Oh,
right.
Hey, it's the Scarfies.
The worst enemy in the original game.
Oh, I've been playing Kirby 64, and in that game, they chase you when your back is turned as well.
Oh, great. Wonderful. I'd add that. This will be bubbly clouds. There's no bennies out of nowhere here. Massive disappointment. Now we're getting to the sky bit. I remember there was spikes under here, and then we'd go all the way up here, and these were transparent blocks, and there'd be a door here. And now we're going into a later section. That's apparently not anything. Like, this section was originally it originally came before that beginning room, and it was its whole room, and then there were shooting stars that fell from this. You could just watch the Kirby's.
Yeah, well, I guess there are ability enemies here. Just at the very end.
Also, the parasols have like color. And of course, there's the moon secret, which here has the switch.
Every moon you've tried to enter throughout this game, it's all been leading up to this.
Yes. And that's it.
And that is the last level in this game.
So we definitely missed switches.
I don't think so.
Or did we?
No, you got a big clear-cut rectangle.
Hey! There's only the 2 switches in this.
You got the warp star stations to every world now.
Yeah, this is quite nice.
I do believe you have every switch in the game at this point.
We've got all the switches. We did the Kirby's Dream World homage level, which again was really nice. As someone, and you can check out our Kirby's Dream Land Let's Play on the channel as well, if you want to see us struggle through doing it with 1 life and 1 health. That was a bad idea, but we did it. So if you want to know what all of that was homaging, you'll find out. You'll find out if you just watch the other Let's Play. Let's fight DDD.
It's one of the few games where he doesn't get his own theme.
That's sad. Yeah, we don't have the DDD theme that we all know and love.
It's a lot like his Dreamland fight, but with I think a few exceptions. I believe he has the ability to hover now, further paralleling Kirby.
I mean, we'll see him when they happen. Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ability is new. Ow. He also... Oh wait, he's his normal speed, but it's weird because I'm used to fighting the extra game version of him, which is significantly faster.
And he has a lot of health in this game.
He had a lot of health in the original Kirby. Because where most bosses in that game have like the same amount of health as you.
Right.
This one...
like, I didn't play through... I wasn't the one playing through Kirby's Dreamland. You have all the muscle memory from that. I just remember playing this game.
Right.
On my own.
There's a lot more health. I also, because last time we got the detail wrong, where like we were talking about the patterns resetting. Does it happen in this game?
I have no idea.
That's my question. But let's figure it out, right? So we got a star. Now he's running towards us. We hit him. It does. If not reset his pattern. See, in the original Kirby's Dream Land, if you hit him in the middle of attack, he gets stunned for like a second and then just go back to what he was doing. But in this game, he abandons the attack as soon as he gets hit. Well, that's interesting to know. Oh, there's that one where he swings the hammer a bunch, but that's really more of an aesthetic thing. He really hasn't changed very much.
Other than the addition of the hover.
Yeah.
Which again, is really just makes him more of a foil to Kirby.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Because they really... It feels right to fight DDE just one-on-one, like, without... Like, because he has the hammer, but, like... And the hammer part of him would be more pronounced later. But, like, now, like, back here, they really more pronounce his, like, comparison to Kirby. It was interesting.
Except the move where he just dive bombs you.
Yeah. Well, no, that's a copy of this. You know, this thing? This move where, like, he does those little...
The jump attack and the The dive bomb is what I was referring to, the attack where he just trips over.
Yeah, I know, but like if you look at the trip, I know it's not exactly the same, but the attacks look really similar.
Oh.
Like I can't prove that that's supposed to be a parallel, but I kind of like the idea that it is. Oh, got sucked in. There we go. Man, D&D was pretty easy. Oh, that was a fun video game. By the way, the Fountain of Dreams.
Love D&D's face here.
Oh yes, they got some great sprite work for this. We did it! We restored the Fountain of Dreams! Uh-oh. It's a ball!
The true enemy all along. It's been leading up to this.
This is a nightmare. And this is incredibly hard.
I do believe this phase is timed. You're falling towards the ground.
Yes, I know. I have died to this so much. This was the bane of my child's existence, even more than Meta Knight, I think. His attacks also block yours, and also this one changes later in the fight. Yeah, as you can see, we're falling. This is because, as you'll see later in the fight, Kirby can't actually float with the Star Rod. It's never explained why, but like you'll see later because we'll get a better version of this. Yeah, so that switches to that, and this is just a really tricky fight because you have the time limit and you have his blocks and his attacks block you, and you can't run out of damage.
I mean, this is basically every Kirby game's like obligatory section where it turns into a shoot 'em up for for like one fight.
Yes. This is the weirdly common obligatory shoot 'em up section. And it's very difficult. The time limit for this is pretty strict. That's why I'm being so reckless here. Forgot that it's definitely changed it. Ah. Yeah, I will say again, for once, this isn't really an issue with its performance. It actually performs fairly well. And the controls actually feel fairly nice here. Well, Kirby's a bit slow to move around, but not that slow. And the attacks, feels a lot more fair than like Kabula from Extra Game Kabula from last time. But like that time limit, keeping the pressure on, is what makes this a very difficult fight. I'm surprised I haven't like ran out of time like on one of these attempts. I've just been dying so soon. Are we gonna get this? Come on. There we go! Woo! Like, we were almost done. Like, because it's not very long before after that. And this, what we're about to see, is one of the first instances of Kirby kind of syncing the music from its cutscenes into a boss fight. Like, syncing the music from its cutscenes to, like, stuff. So if you listen here. Stop. And it starts up again right when it hits him. It would always be one of my favorite things about Kirby. Oh wait, you can float with Star Ride Kirby. Make the final effort. Shoot the star to defeat the final enemy.
So you shoot stars out of the Star Rod, and whenever Kirby jumps, you get a protective shield. The shield does minimal damage to enemies. It damages Nightmare, but only minimally. The stars that you can shoot do more damage, I believe. So Nightmare's gimmick here is you can only hit him when his cape is up. Because he covers his weak spot by that giant cape. The part of him that looks like TV static, that's his weak spot.
And he gets this very exaggerated hit animation whenever you hit him. This is also the beginning of Kirby getting, like, something that's really commonly classed in this game is Kirby, for his final boss fight, getting a completely unique ability that can't be gotten like anywhere else. Which will come back in various ways later. And it does stun him a lot to hit him. Which I believe does like 3 bars of thing. We also have every final boss in Kirby games teleport effect, which I think is like the same like teleport like effect that they all use in some version of.
Yuri Lily, welcome. You
welcome.
have joined in the final boss fight. We got through.
Yeah, this is also.
We got through the 7th world, and we're fighting the final boss. I don't know what Philip has planned next after that. Well, we usually have like a 3-hour stream, so.
Oh, you know what's next.
And
There's still one to know it. Yeah, no, Nightmare, like, I don't actually, like, Nightmare is, like, kind of just okay in me, like, a fairly mid-tier Kirby boss to me, but there's no denying how incredibly influential and important he is. Like, he's incredibly important. Just, he's the first of a lot of stuff. I think you can also hit him with the rod. Trying to figure out his patterns again. Oh, forgot about that. Attack. What are you sorry for, Yuri?
I think missing the stream, but like, it's alright. Like, not everybody can make
this is the only...
every, you know. Yeah. And a lot of the levels in World 7 were pretty short anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you missed, like, one notable thing, like, only, like, a few notable things,
You
like,
missed
D2D
Philip
and,
spending, like, 10 minutes trying to light a fuse.
That everyone forgot was worthless. But, like, nah, they're really, like, this is the interesting bit. I mean, Nightmare, again, like, I don't really care that much about Nightmare as a character in most respects, but it's undeniable how important he is. Just as an influential element of the Kirby franchise. Like, so much starts here with Nightmare. Like, there are a ton of, like, parts of this Kirby that I absolutely love that can be traced directly back to Nightmare. And just down to the fact that he's like the first like twist-ish villain in the game. Like this was the moment where DDD was no longer the primary antagonist.
In the second game of the series.
Yeah, he didn't last very long. But it's very notable that like this is when that starts. And with that, any semblance of lore that you might think of in like a Kirby game, if you heard about Kirby lore, that comes from that idea that DDD was not going to be the main antagonist of the series, and from the fact that later games just kind of made up more new ones that eventually, that like, we're just kind of disconnected until eventually the modern series happens, and they actually start getting connected into a lore. And none of this happens without Nightmare, who's dead now. Also, we blow up the moon.
I love that cutscene.
So there's that too. Kirby fought to find the Star Rod. But King Dedede did not mean any harm. Bad dreams had invaded Dreamland. A nightmare came to the Dream Spring and tried to cause pain to the people. Dedede foiled the nightmare by hiding the Star Rod from him. Dedede helped Kirby beat the nightmare. Now, everyone's dreams will return. Tonight, Dreamland will sleep well.
Oh, and this is also one of the first Kirby stories that would have happened a lot differently if the characters had a basic ability to communicate beyond fighting.
Oh yeah, of course. Or he throws the dream. I mean, to be fair, last time we saw Dedede, he did like try and starve everyone. And it's not a big story, but this is like the first inkling of a story beyond the given story. Or like, again, like there's a twist in this story. And credits. Ooh, this is nice. I will say though, kind of disappointing that we just get green greens instead of, the original Kirby had its own end credits.
I believe
animation.
Kirby Fighters Deluxe arranges that ending cutscene music from Kirby's Adventure into a really nice end credits theme.
I'm pretty sure this is just green greens.
But this is just green greens, but like, I kind of hear the ending cutscene theme from this game as like the credits theme, even though it's not like.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of green greens doesn't appear a lot in this game. Like, it appears in the homage level, but like, Grave Gardens has its own theme. Yeah, we get to see. Hold up. Boss fights, presumably fought how the developers plan on you to fight them.
Well, there's the fact that the player is using throw in the fight against Wispy Woods, and I don't believe that's possible.
Right, those using high jump.
You can't get throw in World 1, and you don't get abilities in the boss rush. So, technically fighting Wispy Woods with throw is completely impossible.
Right. And Yuri, yes, Kirby games do have a story. They always have a story. But you usually have to go at least a little bit digging for it. Well, I mean, there's the baseline story, but like... And also the lore, the Kirby lore doesn't really start till the modern series. But the modern series only had something to work on because Nightmare started the trend of just having different villains be the threat in different games. Yeah. We have the end and the bye-bye. In a reference to the original Kirby. Extra game. Congratulations. Choose extra game to go on a more challenging quest. In this quest, you can't save and your max health is 3. Oh, it's a nice Kirby border though. Kirby's Adventure. 100% Hero of Lore. We also have the ability to do extra. We also, instead of just a file, we have continue and play bonus games. So that's fun. Yeah, that's Kirby's Adventure. We basically beat it. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break because this is a good place for it in the stream. Before we explore both play bonus games and play bonus games. We're gonna be exploring that.
Alright, well, I'll handle chat while you're gone.
Alright.
So, this is the part where I say, help, I'm being held hostage. Philip is planning on doing the entirety of Extra Game in one run, planning to start it over if he gets a game over, since in the original game you can't save, and why use the save states that this game has added, when you could do it as originally intended, aka BS. So, I'm gonna have to sit through that. But other than that, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. I was tired today, but then I had a Coke to boost myself with caffeine for this recording session. So now, I'll probably be tired but unable to fall asleep after this, so that's cool. From my experience, it's generally not a good idea to have a caffeinated beverage this late at night, but I didn't have a lot of energy last stream. The obvious solution, right? I do bet I can control Ball Kirby better than he can.
Yay, everyone's happy, right?
Yeah, people are happy.
I pray for you. I pray for you, lol. Yes. So yeah, a really nice feature of the game is after you beat it, you can play all the bonus games that you can unlock various versions of throughout the adventure. Which sees Plane Fever, Quick Draw, and Egg Catcher, and Versus Boss. We'll do that. And we're going to be going through these in order, and trying to get 100% on them.
And this is the existential dread that has filled my filled my heart in the dark void for the past since he started this project. I thought we were done with the stupid stuff after Kirby's Dream Land.
No. Kirby games will always implement a pretty cool feature that I will take out of proportion and make everyone's lives miserable with. Because they technically open up challenges that count for 100, that don't count for 100%, but could be. You get the idea. Basically, Kirby game, like last Kirby game, is config mode, which is a genuinely cool mode, and I've come to quite like it. But also made me want to see what happens if we just did 1 health, 1 life on everything. So that was fun. That's why my Kirby's Dream Land episode, a 30-minute game, is 23 episodes long. Please watch some of them. Let's play Crane Fever. There's also 3 levels of each game. Isn't that fun? You just want us to move to the train and try to get a Kirby. A big one's hard to get, but worth it. It better be, because we're gonna get all the big ones. Did we do it?
So I think the main reason you hate Crane Game is that you're thinking about it in proportion to this doing every level perfectly, rather than thinking about it as originally intended, being a fun little extra for extra lives in the minigame.
I mean, that's true.
I never had a problem with the Crane Game. It was difficult to perfect, but again, it was just for extra lives. The game literally does not practice. They shouldn't have allowed me to
play bonus games. Well, maybe if they didn't allow bonus games on the menu, this would be like an extra content thing that I'd use like save states for. Do you guys ever play horror games? I play Yumaniki in between streams. And also, this is a kind of horror.
Yumaniki is not that horror-y. It's just kind of creepy at some points.
It's horror adjacent. Hey, that worked. I don't know why. I didn't think that would. Yeah, I'm gonna play Crane Game until I can, on each difficulty, get the big Kirby twice. This is attempt 2 on easy difficulty. I do not play a lot of horror games because I am a wuss.
Same.
We did it! Okay, that one's down. That one took 2 tries. Now for medium mode. And these medium, I believe, these medium and harder difficulty versions only really appear in extra game outside of this. Now it's faster. Oh no. In Crane games, much like a real claw game, is just kind of weird and finicky. So whether or not it grabs on, it's weird and finicky. That's how I should describe it. I don't know why that grabbed on. Right, like that feels like it should have missed by a lot.
It's weird and finicky. You answered your own question.
Which again is fine. It's fine if you're not like me doing this. Like, maybe it gets easier the second time. I also think it gets more finicky as the level goes up, beyond it just going faster. I hope it's possible. But if we can't get Crane Game by the end of the time, this time, then, we'll just, by the end of if it takes all stream and we don't get to the end of Crane Game, I'll look up whether or not it's possible, because there might be RNG involved? They're just weird. That's definitely not it. Please talk to us in the chat. The reason we're live streaming this is because, dear goodness, do I not want to do this in an empty vacuum. I'm also going to be graphing my results later.
He has this all planned out.
As always. I don't know a lot about how Crane Game works and how much of it's frills and how much of it actually matters. I'd like to point out that it's probably not worth it to get the big one. Like, they're a significant amount harder to get on the higher difficulties. And they only give you, like, 1 extra life. See, that worked. I was pretty off on that one. I don't know why that one worked. I was spot on that one, too. I don't know why that one didn't work. It might legitimately have a random element to it. I mean, this is gonna be fun. See, that worked. Maybe because it was closer? And it might just be random. Which, to be fair, means that we'll probably get it sooner rather than later. I also wonder if the distance from the machine actually matters either. And is there a way to ensure it doesn't fall out? I mean, if it is random, then we'll just get it eventually. Please say things in chat. Dear goodness. Because if everyone, if, like, that's the hope. And that's why it's kind of real bad that, like, we had to switch when the streams happened, because we lost a lot of regulars, and that's gonna make this a lot more annoying. If you know any friends, get them on the stream. Please. Oh goodness, I can feel the darkness. So yeah, like, I don't know why that one worked. It might also have to do with, like, what, like, what angle they fall at. So this is theoretically lopsided. You get Wednesday regulars. Do we? Mom, do we get Wednesday regulars? We haven't really built up Wednesday regulars yet. And we have Yuri, but they mostly come from Galaxy Wolf. And also they're eating dinner. There's a mouse on your plane, or like on the in the airport? That's Mom, and Mom's going on a trip to Las Vegas.
I've been to Las Vegas. It's not that great. As someone who doesn't like crowds of people, that's all Las Vegas is, really.
And also visiting a family member. Shuri will be back soon. Airport. Mom's here. Okay. But you're my mother. Also, you don't talk that much. Like, you only occasionally pop in. Your plane is delayed until 10. When was the plane supposed to go off? Tell them why I'm going to Las Vegas. To meet up with a relative, right? I don't remember the name. Yeah, that's a far away one, which means it's probably just not gonna happen.
Now, interestingly,
7:35 p.m.
A lot of stuff's happened today. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, new trailer dropped. There's been like a gameplay reveal for Sonic Frontiers that I completely ignored in favor of the news on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Mario Kart Tours added Baby Park to its roster of tracks.
Thank goodness. That's just what it needed.
Yeah.
Baby Park.
Thankfully,
The
it's only
best
5
track.
laps instead of 7.
Oh. Arrival of Vegas, 12:30 tomorrow morning. Yeah, there doesn't really seem to be a rhyme or reason for when it catches and when it, like, falls. She's meeting her youngest birth uncle. There we go. Yeah, that's quite a big delay. Are you allowed to watch YouTube on planes? I don't know.
Yeah, there's, like... It used to be that there's, like... Planes have limited... I think limited capacity for Wi-Fi now. Depends, but I'm not sure.
You sell your data. I bought my Scorch for Young Frankenstein, so this delay works for me. And then also there's a live stream that you're watching. Ah, come on! I'm starting to really think there's a random element to this game. Which I will say, at the very least, the other games don't have a random element to them. Not really. Because egg drops, like, yeah, the other two don't have a random element. Like this one. I was only sort of watching the stream. Can't believe this betrayal of trust. Oh, yeah, Mom's directing, or not directing, Mom's the producer on a musical version of Young Frankenstein. Oh, you're saying sorry. Mom says that she'd be worried that my stream would crash the plane. I don't think that'd be an issue, though. If they say it's okay. Just convince the pilot to put my stream on the in-flight musical. Like, see, like, I should not have gotten that one. That was a very lopsided one. But then, like, I'll get a lot, like, closer. Like, I'll get, like, a lot... Like, this is closer than the last one I grabbed. Oh, what a... Oh, for bad example. Alright, we did it. Normal version stuff. Medium's not done. Honestly, I'm glad that Crane Game is kind of random, because that's way better than me just having to be very precise with it. Because I thought that, like, in order to succeed, I just had to get it directly on. But no, apparently it's just weird. Possibly random. And honestly, that's better, because I'm not sure if I'll even be able to do Quick Draw. We failed this one. But you know, we'll have graphs, so that'll be good. I'm presuming Galaxy Wolf is, like, preserving their words, or has just left. Each completely possible
I'm just
and
playing Mario
justifiable.
Kart Tour in the background.
Oh yes, I forgot you had that. Now, which is... Now, I may be playing Crane Game over and over again. But is it still... But is it really worse than Mario Kart Tour?
I mean, there's substance, somewhat, in Mario Kart Tour. Can you say the same about Crane Game?
Yeah, but there's no microtransactions in Crane Game.
That is fair.
How long am I gonna be live? I have no idea. when one of us gets, like, so tired we cannot continue. We're probably not going to go past midnight. A standard 3-hour stream means we go till 9. But because we start earlier, because, like, I really just don't want to be streaming past midnight. I'm going to go on roller coasters tomorrow in Las Vegas tomorrow. See, roller coaster sounds nice. I've also heard they have a really good fireworks show. But I also know that not everyone likes roller coasters or fireworks shows.
When I went, it was mainly just as an in-between to get to Death Valley, California. So...
Fair enough. I mean, you didn't win massive amounts of money at roulette?
No, I did not.
Yeah, basically I wanted to do... The graph thing is basically... I wanted to see if after doing... Basically I wanted to see if after playing these minigames a lot, if I'd actually improve. Or if it is just random. So I'm planning on graphing all of these. I have 10 graphs planned. One for each version of each minigame. And then another one for quick draw all of them that has reaction time. To see if my reaction time improves, which is the original question that made this. That I'm interested in answering. Mom apparently cannot handle the sounds of gambling. Apparently my grandfather thinks that the only thing you do in Vegas is gamble and get a divorce. Sounds fun. Apparently there's also a water show, that sounds nice. I don't know exactly what they do at a water show, but it sounds nice.
It was like a big kind of theater production. It was like a lot of acrobatics type stuff. I did see that the night we stayed over in Las Vegas before going home on the plane. It was nice, but I was still in kind of in shock from all, like, just culture shock from all of the people everywhere and sounds and so I had limited brain processing at the time.
Fair enough. Now you have excess brain processing because this is taking up 0 brain space.
Yeah.
This is just in the back. One day we'll get one of these. Not this time, though. I can't tell if it's, like, actually more finicky when we do it in this version. I also. We might be at this for a while. Thanks, game. No bonus. I did say it was challenging. Oh, it's too far.
Yeah, I don't think that's even gonna grab on.
No, it does not. It's like fireworks, but calm. Yeah, I think this is pretty much right on it. We do have to move it, so that shift might do something. But no, it falls out immediately. Oh, see, that one's stuck. I think the RNG is made more harsh in this as well as it just going faster. So which means it will just take a while. I mean, I have to grab it, too, so... We got one. Grandpa's never heard of getting married in Vegas, though. So that's interesting. Will you elope? That's what... I mean, Vegas is where you go to elope, right? And that's why it's the headquarters of Elope Co. The sequel, the very not often discussed sequel to Stamco. Yeah, we got it in the grip. It fell out immediately. Great. Wonderful. This is really just RNG plus my ability to grab onto it in the first place, then, again, at least it'll happen eventually.
So what y'all have for dinner tonight?
I had noodles. And just Parmesan cheese. Empty carbs, basically.
Yeah. I had this, like, Asian kind of chicken with, like, a sauce and some vegetables. Broccoli is really good at absorbing flavors, I've found.
Yes.
Like, it is a top-tier vegetable in that regard.
Well, broccoli is quite a good vegetable. I also really like canned green beans. Because they're 50% sodium.
That's fair. I really like how, like, a lot of Asian dishes incorporate sauces and stuff that soaks them up really well. Like rice and stuff.
I mean, yeah. Makes sense since rice is such a big thing. How one can exist without rice? I don't know. No one does. Gosh, dang it. I am quite bad at this. Maybe we will see some improvement in this game. I'm really bad at it. Oh my goodness. No bonus. Mom's gonna get some McDonald's.
Well, I feel sorry for you.
Me or Mom?
Anyone who's eating McDonald's.
McDonald's isn't that bad. Just fast food, really. Oh, come on. My father is either making something, like he's making something. I don't know what it is. If you could hear the sizzling. I guess I could. I'd complain it's disrupted the stream, but nothing is happening. Dad. Oh, Dad. Father. You might not be able to hear me. Dad? What are you making? Oh, is that for dinner tonight? Alright, it's good. So technically I had just Parmesan pasta noodles for lunch. So, you know.
I think I skipped lunch today. Or breakfast,
Well,
I don't know
technically
which
had
one.
lunch. Ah.
I had a bacon, egg, and Gouda sandwich at Starbucks at like 1. And then I had the
Nice.
chicken at like 5:30. so, I should probably eat something after this.
There ever is an end. I mean, you could probably just take a lunch break. Like, you're not missing anything.
Right.
Maybe we'll
If I
even
feel
come
like
back
it.
and we'll be on... Yeah. Maybe we'll come back and we'll be on Quick Draw. That'd be
In
fun.
that case, I'll just stay. I'll just stay off. If I
It's
come back
fun,
and you're on
like-
Quick Draw, like...
You just won't be like... It does seem to matter how close the Kirby is to the left side. So I think as it's carrying across, it's like RNG chance
Alright.
that it'll fall. So it's better when it's close. So like here it's medium, so we're probably not going to get it. Because I also think the RNG chance gets worse as you progress up the levels. I'm not sure if grabbing it slightly off has any effect. It doesn't appear to, because I've grabbed it slightly off and it seems to do not. Oh gosh, dang it. Like, it appears that once as long as you grab it, the RNG just kind of happens. And I do think it is affected by how far away you are. But granted, it often just see like it takes a bit for it to disconnect. Although a lot of times it just disconnects immediately. I have no idea if Galaxy Wolf is still here, if they ate something. I'm getting better at consistently at least grabbing the Kirbys. Even if they won't stay in my claw. This might work. Nope. Rejected. Everyone's at dinner now. Except me.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Oh, you're back, Yuri. Hi, we're on challenging mode now.
I was
We've
just
upgraded.
asking what people had for dinner tonight. To get something going, anything.
Any sort of conversation that could be considered entertaining. Holding that one for too long. Almost makes me feel better that it's random chance. I mean, it makes it harder, but like... At least I don't get so frustrated every time I fail. Like, that was out of my hands. The game just decided to screw me over this time. Maybe it's not random chance and I'm just deluding myself. So I feel comforted. That's another possibility.
Burrito bowl,
Oh, we're
nice.
probably not getting... What?
Burrito bowl, nice.
Oh, burrito bowl. What was in your burrito bowl? Okay. How many burritos were in the bowl?
I would probably classify Mexican as probably one of my favorite styles of food. Or at least Mexican mix. Because, like, I really haven't had anything truly authentically Mexican, but...
Yes.
Like, tacos and stuff, with, like, the types of spices
American
they
tacos.
have. I love it.
It's interesting. It's probably actually one of my least favorite types of food. Ah, come on! I blew it before I even began. That's disappointing. I mean, the RNG would have screwed me over, but like, you know. Quarter pounder with cheese, Diet Coke. Maybe McDonald's, but I am of the solid belief Havoc, that's really hard to actually. Oh, come on! It's really hard to truly mess up a burger. So I wouldn't eat it. Let it be known that when we play this in extra game, I'm going for the small Kirby. And that happened.
So, I am still of the belief that we are very close to getting the reveal of the next 8 Mario Kart DLC tracks.
That's cool.
Since this is when E3 would have been, like the mid-June is when E3 would have been if it happened this year.
I'm still
Nintendo
convinced that this
usually does have some stuff, some reveals in June either way, so...
I'm still of the opinion that we're going to get something else Kirby-related to this year. Come on! Maybe.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab I'm gonna go grab a snack. Be right back.
Fair enough. It takes a lot. Turkey sausage with black bean, olives, tomato, rice, and cilantro with wine. It was pretty good. That's good to hear. I'm doing it too late for this one. It was bad because that's the one that I have the highest chance of doing. Ah! But I failed to even get a hold of them, like... There's no point. You gotta get a hold so you can roll the dice. No bonus. around, which is not good. The dog's side, that's good. Always good to have dogs on your side. Ah ha ha. What will it go for? It'll go for the big one, that's what it'll do. What was that? I do wish they had not added the mechanic where it falls out. Like, it makes it more realistic to, like, actual claw machines, but also really frustrating, like actual claw machines. It. Minigame again. Hey, we got it. We don't necessarily have it, but like, you know, we got to pick it up at least. Hey, we did get it. Okay, that was last time. We get to pick this one up too. Ah! Thanks, game. One of these days, it'll do it. But how long? That's the question I aim to find out by playing this game over and over again. Oh, I picked it up. Anything's worse. Oh, I didn't even pick it up. Well, the RNG we want is like middle and close. Because I don't believe it could go in the same place twice. We want it to do the two closer ones. I also want to avoid that. Because that's very frustrating. It's really hard to time this first one. But it's also the least likely to fall. Like, I don't think I've ever gotten it when it's all the way out there. Okay, that's not good. Pray for our sanity. That is good. I mean, you could just pray that we beat it. Like, then we wouldn't have to worry about sanity if we just won. No bonus. Oh gosh dang it. Oh, bonus. Oh, no. Come on. Oh, come on. No bonus. That is bad on video cards. This won't even work. No. Probably does too. Why don't you know for sure? Falls out so quickly. No bonus. Come on. Bloody hell. Oh. Oh my goodness. No bonus. There's a pretty big one near the tube. Only the ones covered pink count. You can't get the yellow ones. Like the yellow ones are just decoration. Grab it. Oh! I wasn't gonna make it because it was a big. Because. No. Let him get a shot at this one. Yeah, they've been able to get the one that's super far away. It seems very hard to do. Because a lot of these just fall out immediately. Nobody reason. Maybe because this game hates me. No, how? Oh, come on. No bonus.
Ugh.
At what point do I start screaming? That's the real question right here. No bonus. We kind of have this timing down. Kind of. Oh, that worked. Not this timing, apparently. Don't want to keep constantly missing this one. And that was the best RNG, too.
Yes, it was.
I missed that one. Dang it.
Yeah, I got nothing. I have nothing to say.
Oh. I need to at least be able to get a grab on them. Oh, bonus. And it's impossible. And if it's this far away, it's basically impossible. Although again, actually grabbing it would be nice. Oh, bonus. Oh, why? I'm missing a bunch. I got it. Okay. Yeah, see, that's no bonus. I got it. My buddy figured. Maybe we do another 3 grabs just to see how often I can buddy grab onto the Kirby. Whoops. This is easy version. I want me to do easy version. Yeah, there's no strategy for crane game. It's just random. Come on! Excuse me? It seems at least decently likely that it'll go in the bonus sport. That it'll actually go in if you have it in that first slot. And also the middle one, like, it's got like an okayish chance. Or at the very least, it's rare, but it's happened a few times where it's actually gone in from the middle. Not there. How about this? Now, of course, I've never had it actually go in when I grab it here, but, you know, gotta try. Because you never know, really. See, that one was close, but it just... so much time. Pretty much impossible. So it is also a bit helpful if you're like a little bit to the left of the Kirby, because that means you are technically closer to it when you grab it. Oh no, I failed to get it. That was really good RNG too.
Just me. So we going to what's your head place? Oh yeah, Soapy Fiddles place. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Basically a podcast at this point. Okay. Mom's going. It's okay. No bonus. Count him. Which never works. I guess getting it again a little bit to the left is helpful because it's just a little bit. But as you can tell, not by very much. I'm aware that I get no bonus. Well, we grabbed it, and it was a bit to the left, but no, it's nothing. Oh my goodness. Goodness. No bonus. Over there again. Just kind of pointless anyway. It'll just break out immediately. think I even got it this time. Yuri says that they would bake us cookies if they were there. That would be nice. Cookies. We could eat one every time I fail, like a drinking game. But if it was a drinking game, I'd die. And with cookies, I might still die. Okay, so we're at least gonna grab this one. So that's good. Ah! Yes! Yes!
Oh, okay. I was just booting up Kirby's blow-up blasts to kill some more time.
Because you thought I'd never do it. Nah, it's 9 o'clock, it's for the 3-hour stream, and we just beat Crane Flavor. I'd like to end on a high note, because who knows what's gonna happen with Quick Draw. So I think the stream's gonna end now. Oh yeah, Crane Game. That's Crane Game. That's all of Crane Game. It's over. Follow my Twitter where you can hear announcements and stuff. I'll just probably vaguely say I beat Crane Game, and people will be like, what happened to him? He's gone mad. You know, that's it. Yeah, I think I'll end the stream here. Dinner's almost done. I just succeeded. And I honestly, I was worried if we'd ever beat Crane Game. But we beat it on the first stream. We didn't even have to dedicate it to a whole stream to it. What I like to call the power of optimism. Anything you'd like to say, Alex, before we sign off?
Please reconsider.
Okay, but like, I just succeeded. I've been bolstered. We've been playing Crane Game for literally an hour. Like an hour and a half, actually. But, okay, Gogtuber, you're saying, like, I've been playing for over an hour. I was not sure if, like, it would ever happen. Like, a legitimate concern of mine. Of course,
since you've legitimately beat this, now you're gonna be like, oh, well, of course, we have to do the other 2 minigames now.
Yes, obviously. Thanks for the fun time. You're welcome, Yuri.
Anytime.
I'm thankful for the success. Maybe Quick Draw won't be that bad.
Not necessarily tired because of all the caffeine in my system, but I'm definitely like sick of Kirby's Adventure for a while, so.
That's why these are a week apart.
Right.
Next week, Quick Draw.
Can I hit end stream now?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the
Bye,
Twitter.
everybody.
Bye.
Stream has ended on YouTube. Anything
Yeah,
you want to say
now?
to your archive audience before I stop it on OBS?
I don't do a lot on Twitter, but you should probably follow me there because that's where I announce everything.
Okay, you should have done that on,
I said that several times.
Okay, we're stop streaming now.